Hey guys, what's going on? Toxic here. Welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. You might notice a small difference. I am in an old save that I backed up that I still had the motorbike in. Just stripped it down because I just been onto my YouTube comments and seen that someone's asking for a tutorial for the even wheel. So the big wheel bike, which I liked, and I might end up rebuilding it back again. But, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. This is a tutorial video. I have got cheats on, so I do not get hungry or anything like that. And if I need to, I don't need to make parts, I can just grab them. The first thing we're going to do here is, I've stripped the bike down to the basic frame here. Which, in fact, I'm going to pull off everything. We don't need anything attached to anything. Nothing is going to be attached. Ignore the colours. The basics of it, if you watch Khan's video, is excuse me. Yes, the basics of it. This is the basic frame bit. I've changed it all over. We're going to keep both sides are going to be the same. We're just going to widen it out by one block. But you've got your controller here with a bearing, a straight pipe, a bearing, a sensor, which is a level 1 sensor facing out, and then you have a T-piece. So that's the basic premise that I'm going off on this. I'm just going to destroy the rest of this. Like so. If I take that off of that side, that's all disconnected. We want to... Right. So the basics is, we've got this one bit here. The next thing we're going to want to do... In fact, no, we don't want that piece there. We want the engine. We want the engine, and we want to place the engine, if I remember correctly, down like so. And then we're going to get a weld tool. Now these two modules, if I remember correctly, yeah, that goes that way. These two modules are going to go on here, like, bear with me a second, I've got to figure out how I did it again. Right. Just remembered how to do it. What we're going to do, make it easier for myself, I'm going to grab the end of this one here, and I'm going to place it at the top and at the front of this one. Our engine is going to be poking below the bottom, but that's okay. We're going to do the same with the other one, which is going to go right there. Now, this whole back end piece, we need to... that's what we need. We need the... what is it called? I can't remember what we need now to do that. I can't. Oh yeah, right. I believe we need 2 T-pieces. So I'll grab my T-pieces here. We're going to place 1 T-piece there, and we're going to place 1 T-piece there. Then we need a bearing on both of those, and then the next thing we're going to want to do is this whole mechanism here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to rebuild it. So I'm going to take everything off of that because we don't need it. We don't need all of that. All that is basically useless. The first thing actually I'm going to want to do is grab my seat. This is so I know how far back I've got to come. So if I grab my seat, flip it around like so, and I believe I have my seat there. Yes, I have my seat there. Oh, do I have my seat there, or do I have it one further? No, we're gonna have my seat there because we're gonna have the rest of it. We're gonna have I'm not going to be putting the battery box on. I'm going to try to integrate a chest with it. Actually, I'm just thinking now, the small chest is not really going to work because of the width of it. It's an even width, and this is that's an odd width, and this is an even width. So we're going to have to make it, I think we're going to have to make it with the battery box to begin with. Right, guys. Made one small change to this. I'm not where's my items? I'm not putting a battery box onto it because it makes it way too big and bulky at the front. I was thinking of putting the chest on it so you got some storage, but again, it's not feasible. It would tip. It's too large to go on a bike, even of this size. And again, these are too heavy to go on. I was thinking to put these as like little back racks, but it's just way too heavy and it tips way too much to be feasible. I might try to integrate that, see if I can work it out, but I don't think that's going to work. But I have changed the engine to go here. That way you've got a front mounting point for the steering. The way I got this on is I've extended these bars right here to go out to the edge here, but I cannot place the engine where I want here because, as you can see, it drops down too low. So all I did was I just placed it on the ground here, placed it anywhere, take that off, grab that, and then grab any part of the engine you would like. So for me, I'm going to grab, do I want that or that at the top? I want that at the top, so I'm going to grab the bottom here and just go onto one of these. And as you can see, it goes in nice and in line with that. And these again, I extended out. I've got to extend out at least. Ooh, where am I going with this one? I need to extend these out at least one with a T-piece on either side. And then we're going to get our bearings, which I have bearings somewhere, I'm hoping. Bearings. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of bearings. So I'm going to take all the bearings. I'm going to place all these down here. I should have, yes, I've got 2 of those. I'm going to place the bearings on the ends like so. Excuse me. And once I place the bearings, it's just going to be a simple straight piece, bearing, bearing. And then I need the elbows. This is where the elbows come in. Oh, I think that might be... Let's have a look. Can I go up? Yeah, I can go up, so that's good. So it's going to be elbow, elbow. And then we're going to place suspension. And if I can get it, suspension. And then on the tops of these, now I just need something to stand on. So I'm just going to grab this box here. And I'm going to stand on it. Because it just makes it 10 times easier. On this, it's pure and simple. T-piece, T-piece. Make sure both T-pieces are welded together. We go with an elbow going down. And another elbow going down. And then you come here and you do your straight pieces. So 2 straight pieces there. 2 straight pieces here. And then you're going to need a T-piece, which I don't have any T-pieces with me, but there's T-pieces in this box. I'm just going to place this box right here. Oh yeah, it's bright enough. Should be bright enough. I am going to grab more T-pieces. If I go into this, like, where is it? T-piece there. And a T-piece there. Then you want a T-piece on this one, but you don't want it to connect to the sensor. That's going to be free floating. The sensor's going to be free floating there, kind of. That's going to go there. We need some more straight pieces. So you're going to put a straight piece on that one. A straight piece on this one. And that just makes it look connected. And now I need to figure out how long the back is. So bear with me 2 seconds. Now on the other vehicle, I did have it as steering at the back. But I'm thinking that might not... Bless you. I've got that in recording. Right. But yeah, excuse that sneeze right there. I did have it to where it was on a steering pivot right here. And it will steer... Like, basically I just pulled 2 elbows off of this. Made it steer. And that way it had 4-wheel steering. Which actually... The 4-wheel steering might be a better option. So in fact, take those 2 away and apply an elbow there and an elbow there. Ooh, actually, you know what? We're not going to do steering on the back. We'll do steering on the front. So, ignore that elbow placement because we don't actually need... we don't actually need it. We're just gonna replace those with T's. Now they've been placed there, I should have the big. They're just the wheels. I need the big wheels. Which those are just wheels. Which I'll cheat in the big wheels because I cannot be bothered to make any. But excuse me. First of all, let's put those up to max. Is that on max? Yeah, that's on max. These are going to be level 5 suspensions, but that's going to be on max. That's going to be on max. We are going to do a straight piece. A straight piece. Yeah, we're going to do 2 straight pieces. Then we're going to go for 2 small suspensions right here. This isn't very necessary, but this is to stop it getting launched across the place. And then we're going to do an elbow there with a bearing. And now we need 2 big wheels. So I'm just going to go slash unlimited. And I'm going to get the big wheel. I'm going to place 1 on the ground. And I'm going to slash limited. Yeah, go slash limited, and that just makes it so I can have the both wheels. Now I just need to make sure that I take that away. Oh, I need to change the compression of that to 0. I just need to make sure that that is going to clear. Yeah, that clears that, so that's perfect. I just had to make sure that it clears it. And you know what I've got to do? I've got to weld this to the seat. Or any part, to be exact. So what's going to have to happen... This is why you should always test weld, I should say. So I'm just going to grab this from here. And then I can weld it onto there like so. Now that is connected. I mean, you could do extra supports underneath the seat, but I ain't going to bother with that. So that's the basics of that part there. I do need to add in a bearing on this part and then elbow on that part. I need to make sure that all of this, I need to make sure that's connected to that. Make sure this side's connected. Yes, it is. Perfect. They're all fine. That's all connected. That's all connected. The next thing to do would be the steering at the top. Now, oh wait, I need to do that. I have 1 lamp here. I'm just going to go grab another lamp. This is a very weird steering system. Where's my lamps at? There they are. I need those. So the way I tend to do this is I put a steering bearing. How do I do this? I'm trying to think how I did it before now. Yes, steering bearing on those 2. And then you put your lamps down facing forwards basically. Once those are done, you put a steering bearing on each side of the lamp. I'm going to need more bearings obviously, because who doesn't need more bearings? Where's all my bearings gone? This is an old save, so I don't mind wasting materials in this one. I do need to bring Scrap Mechanic back. I've just not been into recording much. In fact, I stream a lot more. If you want to see me stream, I've been streaming pretty much every day this week. On Twitch TV/subtoxic, no capitals, and I'm streaming a lot of Minecraft, Rocket League, Garry's Mod. I will be streaming some Scrap Mechanic, doing the whole aircraft carrier that has been requested again. Right, let's get back to this. We put a simple elbow and a simple elbow. Bear with me, I need to check how long this is again because I cannot remember. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't need to check because this is different to the other video. Oh, I'm taking my time with this one. But the basic premise is we put those two there. I want to guess how long this is going to go. I think that's going to be good. So you put that one there, that one there. You grab an elbow and put it inwards with a bearing. You grab your wheel. You put your wheel on the front. I think that's actually going to be, should be long enough. No, it's not going to be long enough. We need one more straight piece. So we put another straight piece on those. Just get rid of those. Put another straight piece, and then you put, if I get rid of those two, then you put your suspension, and then you go with an elbow on there, bearing, wheel, bearing, elbow. I'm not painting any of these because I cannot be bothered, as I'm not really using this frame. But that is the basic setup. Now we need to do all of the connections. So the first thing that's going to happen is the seat is going to go to the engine. In fact, I do kind of want a button in there, a switch for the lights. I don't want the lights on permanently. So you can add this anywhere. I like to add it in the most random spots possible. Which for me, I'm just going to, if it allows me to, I'm just going to place a switch right there. Which the switch is going to go to the two lights. And the switch is going to go to the seat. Now, what's going to happen here is these sensors are set to 3. Should be set to 3 on both of those. Yes. Right. The engine's going to go to the back wheel. Going to need to check that rotation limit, but I think that's okay. We're going to put the sensors, this sensor on the left to the controller on the left, and the sensor on the right to the controller on the right. Now, the controller on the right is going to go to the front 2, and the controller on the left is going to go to the back 2, like so. And then you want to do a controller for, which one was it again? Oh yes, I'm going to do left controller to the left bearing. No, not the left bearing. Screw that. Left controller to the bearing that's attached to it, and right controller do the same for the other bearing. And then you want the steering to go to the two that are connected to the sensors. You might need to flip the steering around in a moment. And then this controller here on the left, I like it on the left, you can do the right one, but it's going to go to one of these bearings. Now, just to be on the safe side, I'm making sure that that's all connected to you. And you're connected up there, yes. I'm just making sure this is all connected to the same thing, yes. Now what we're going to do with this, as that's number 4, I want it to go down in the blue anyway. So number 4, I'm going to put it to 60 degrees. And then same with number 3 on both sides, are going to be set at 60 degrees. Like so, and I'm doing it the 60 degrees in the blue zone, so it goes down at 60. So this one's correct, it goes round and down. However, this one's got to be flipped around, so it goes around and down, all in opposites. I believe these two front ones are correct. It's these two back ones that are not correct. Also, these need to be switched to button, which I think is the defaults for sensors, if I'm not mistaken. And then we're just going to, that's default set at 0, but we're going to hold down control, no, not control, hold down shift, and do 4 degrees on both of them in the blue. Now you can tweak these, I do a lot of tweaking towards these, so 1 and 2 is going to be 4 degrees. And that way when you turn, it does the whole 4 degrees thing. So we take this off, we have our bike. In fact, I might want to take this down a bit further, and number 4 can go to, no, keep that at 60. Number 4 can go to 45. That makes the bike a lot lower. If I sit on this, I lean to this side, you can see I'm leaning the wrong way. So the way we sort that out, if we put it back on here, so stop it from rocking, is we get our connection tool and we flip those. We take this off. Now, I believe on this, I do have it set to 4, in a sense of they are always active no matter what. And then if I turn this way, it leans. If I turn to the right, it leans. So it's not too strong. There is one thing I actually forgot to do, which was hook up the steering on one of those bearings. Now if I turn to the right, it leans to the right. Turn to the left, it leans to the left, which is perfect. I believe. Anyway, wait, let's have a look. Yep, that seems pretty good. I actually might want to take these back down to freeze, like so. And if I remember correctly, because that's actually too strong, I had those on a 3 and a 3, so they're not as strong, so it doesn't do it as much. So we go 3 and a 3. In fact, yeah, those have to be on a 4, otherwise the rocking is way too much. So yeah, it resets it. Oh, hello block. I'll just place you back in there, but it resets itself. So we'll lean to this side. Pretty damn good. Yeah, and we'll lean to this side. Pretty damn good. I like it. I don't know, I kind of want to... Ooh, hello. I kind of want to angle the front end down to there. Make it a low rider. And that means I'm going to need to put you guys down to 3 on that side. And 3 on that side. That way if I go like this, it leans. Perfect. It should stabilize itself out. Good. And I'm just going to change these down to... No, not 45 degrees. 45 degrees? Actually, yeah, 45 degrees seems good. If I change you to 4s, though, that makes you see the ground still, doesn't it? Stabilize, yes. Now if I go this way, it just leans that little bit extra. If I go this way, it leans that little bit extra that way. Now we're going to take this out for a quick test drive. If I place this right there, I'm just going to grab the 10 batteries right here and put that in the engine. Turn the engine up. We don't want it to max. I'm going to have it to there because I've actually got less weight on it this time. We go to this. Look at that. It actually works pretty damn well. It works better than I've made it before. Now it's not the fastest of bikes, but it's good for cruising along. You see, I can just make a turn like this, and it works. If I stop lagging, that is. But you see, the turning works pretty damn well, actually. I mean, it does lean to the wrong side when you're turning. It likes to lean opposite, but I think this is pretty damn good. I like it. I mean, I could go even further and increase you by 1. How does that do? Now, the thing I did before at some point with Khan's bike is I did that. So if I put that way, that works. Now I can actually take you off the back. There's too much torque with the electric engine. But as you can see, with front wheel drive, it works pretty damn well. And it likes to steer. It likes to steer. But it works. I say it works pretty well. I mean, in fact, you're just going to keep following me, aren't you? No? In fact, we could probably turn the engine down 1 notch and then put the throttle on both front and rear. And here we have a wheeling bike, which I actually quite like. I like to pop a wheelie. But here we go. This is the bike. It looks pretty damn sweet as far as I'm concerned. It likes to turn. You can have it as low or as high. I like it riding low. Look at that. Oh. Perfect. Perfect. Then we can go back home and we can do our business. In fact, I am just going to paint this up. I'm going to keep the bearings as they are, but I'm going to paint this. Oh, hello. I'm going to paint this up quickly. Oh, come on. This is why I decided to build this in God mode, because these guys keep wanting to hit me. But here we go. I have built the machine. I have painted it. It's all glorious. I love it. This is in position for my screenshot. But yeah, this is how to build the even width one, minus a couple of things. So minus the steering at the back. If you like the steering at the back, all you got to do is the same premise on the front here. Just redo it on the back here. Add a couple of little elbows. A couple little extra elbows on these two here. Bring them out, steer them, bring them back out. You know, yada yada. And to add, if you want the other chest on the front or any chest, just put the engine underneath in place of those pipes, and then you've got this whole front section for a chest of sorts. But bear in mind the chests are odd width, the small ones are, so they're not very good. But yeah, I've actually forgot I had lights as well, which is kind of fancy. If I just increase that and increase that, that is what I call glorious. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to go over to my Twitch channel, which I will be streaming a little bit later after this video has come out. I'll be streaming probably Minecraft or something, and I'll see you in the next video whenever I post it. I'm taking a bit of a break from recording because it takes too much time to edit, render, do a proper episode. It takes like 2 whole days to do the whole lot for a small video. But that's why I'm streaming, and I will get clips. I've got clips from Rocket League, a couple of funny clips actually. Once I've got enough of those clips, I will put them into a video onto YouTube. So links in the description for my Twitch channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Quick little thing here, as I said, I do stream on Twitch. The link will be in the description. Also, there's an invite link to my Discord channel, which I post all my videos and get notified when I am live on Twitch and when the video goes up on my Discord. So be sure to go into there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.